I didn't know that the war that I went to a couple times, the soldier was preparing me for the real war, spiritual war. That's right, people. We're in a full-out spiritual warfare, man. I know it might not seem like what I'm saying is that big of a deal, but this spiritual warfare is something different, man. It's on your soul. You know, when you realize that all these 3D type of issues you deal with ain't nothing, you know, once you realize, like, man, if you don't have that peace in your soul, I lost all my light. Oh, my sun come up now. The sun don't come up at 7 o'clock. So you mean to tell me it gets dark at 5 p.m. and the sun don't come up till after 7? What in the hell's the point in the daylight savings time stuff? Like, how does it benefit us? How does that benefit us? The sun doesn't come up until after 7, but it gets dark at like 5:10. Man, why they keep playing with time and stuff like that, man. Anyway, once you realize that the real war is that spiritual warfare, you know, like, you just want to get that peace on your soul. You just want your soul's peace, that's all. You're not asking for too much. It's not too much to ask for. But once you grow up and you realize, man, like, man, look, that will be playing with my soul all the time, man. That's where the war is at. All this other stuff, the wars I went to, man, listen, when I went to war, it might sound crazy, but when I was over there, I was at some of the most peace, you know, outside of, you know, going outside the gate, you know, all the fucking time. Outside of that, outside of being mortared every night by the Iraqis, we didn't know. They never hit anything, but, you know, them bombs was landing. So imagine how that felt. Outside of those two things, man, I was at the most peace. Because I didn't have anybody messing with my soul. I didn't have anybody playing with my soul, like talking about me in any kind of bad way, putting negative energy on me, none of that stuff. And while I was doing that, I had some of my best and greatest change. You know, put on like 20 pounds of muscle. Found out that my fiance at the time wasn't worth a shit and was cheating on me while I was in Iraq. And, you know, learned a lot of things, man. Learned a lot of things. Good times, good times. But being back here, I'm back in the States, supposedly safe, but I've had more spiritual warfare than I've ever had put on me. You have to get your soul right. Get right with God, get the right people around you. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. They call it hermit mode, but I don't see nothing wrong with going no contact and moving somewhere where you can get some isolation, and you can think and pray without having anybody. You know, some people do it unintentionally, but still, like, without having anybody interfere with your plans. You know what I mean? Just bringing energy in, seeing you're in a good mood, putting whatever life problems they got going on you while they see you're in a good mood, as if you're not going through a bunch of stuff. I'm telling you, man, while I've been going through this, most of the stuff that I've been going through, a lot of people I know wouldn't be able to handle it. But while I'm trying to handle it, they be treating me like I ain't handling nothing. You know, so the spiritual warfare stuff is real, man. You know, because once you realize what peace is, you're never gonna let nobody take your peace from you. And anybody that tries to take the peace from you, you realize, man, it don't matter if they're family, friend, whatever. It don't matter if it's intentional or unintentional. You're gonna take it as a threat. You're gonna handle it as such. But look, guys, I don't wanna hold you. I done ran long. Again, I wanna tell you I appreciate you. You guys are great. Keep up the likes and the sharing and the commenting. We're spreading. And, you know, we're trying to get a 10K by Christmas Day. Love y'all. Later.